football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running. The championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense, and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here's the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So UNLV's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And there's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The Hokies will bring their punt team onto the field.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to throw. It's Fernandez. Defense is coming after him. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
They'll kick it away here. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw complete to the tight end.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs. But it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Hokies churn out another first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. It's a shotgun run call. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. Punt team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He eludes the rush. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Mason. Tackle is made at the 8-yard. First and goal right there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Goal line formation for the defense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Finding space at the 20. Great cut. They whiff on him. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, UNLV. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they? And he lofts it deep over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Just ran away from the defense. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic 1st down coming. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Back to pass. It's Fernandez. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Coverage seat brings down the returner. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Makes a quick grab. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Plain Stadium. Kevin Jones, David Wilson, Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. Here's the second down play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Couldn't find anybody open, and he just has to throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Fernandez. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain. The defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football.
Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Thomas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Fernandez. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. They've run it 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of this first half. The Hokies will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll tackle him. offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
At the 31-yard line. Second down.
Here's the option play. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Maybe
this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe...
It is intercepted! Going the other way, can they stop him? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Scanning the field, it's Fernandez. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff heading left. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Field goal try, no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Hokies moving quickly down the field here.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to the lead. After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the game. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's caught. It's Thompson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion makes it second and short.
Out of bounds at the 34. Brings up second down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Fernandez. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. It's just short of a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, you're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And he makes it, wow, from 55 yards out. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
The UNLV offense back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Fernandez. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. There's another interception, but we're losing track. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. The Hokies pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a